Hello guys, this is Dama.K2 and we are going to be doing another tank tutorial here. This time we're going to be talking about designing a tank where the turret actually is sitting inside the hull as opposed to being on top of it. Now, we've already got our chassis here ready to go. Just basically the same configuration that I've been going with. And it's got the wheels set up correctly. So we already have our engine, our fuel, that's all good to go. And we already got started with a bit of a slab here for our frontal armor. So let's go ahead and put in our ammo. I'm thinking something like this. Yeah, that'll do. And the kind of turret I'm wanting to put into this thing, I think, is going to be a 5x5. So I'm going to go ahead and plot where I'm going to put that. That's going to be the center point of it right there. Yeah. Except we need to be doing this with the 4-meter beams, not the 3, to get this thing to fit correctly. There we go. That'll be the actual turret well in there. Now there's some advantages that this has over the one that I showed you previously, where you had the turret sitting on top of the tank. You can fit much bigger guns because you have access to all this room down here in the hull. So we're going to go ahead and start building it. Go sub-object. Usually whenever you go to design a in-hull turret like this, you want to grab the smallest spin block possible. Reason being is you need to make use of as much room in here as you can because it's going to be very cramped. So with that said, let's go ahead and grab our local weapon controller, slap it on there. We're going to put a failsafe on this, and we're going to go ahead and grab a wireless transmitter, or I'm sorry, receiver. Alright, that's all good. Next, we're going to start figuring out just how the engine is going to, I mean not the engine, but the turret is going to fit together, the actual APS that's going to be sitting inside this. Again, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with a 400mm turret. And I think I want to go ahead and grab, where are they? I'm going to use 3-meter autoloaders this time, so we can take advantage of the fact that we can use bigger shells in this. So we're going to have to make a slight adjustment here. Go back here into advanced cannons. We're going to grab this corner gauge cooler. We're going to have it like that. And then we're going to put another gauge increaser right there. That way it'll be able to make contact with this autoloader back here. And we're going to grab the 3-meter clips, put them like so, and I need the mirror line down for this part, like that, and that, and that, and that. Awesome. Actually, I'm thinking... Wait, did I grab this? I think these are not the right size. No, they're not. Okay, we can fix that. No big deal. Sorry about that, folks. So one of the trade-offs of using a design like this is your tank has a much higher profile than you would have with the other design. It's going to be sitting a lot higher up and be an easier target to hit. And that could be a problem depending on how well you build the tank. And we're gonna just pop another autoloader in right there just to try to maximize how many we can get in there. So let's go ahead and put in our input feeders. There we go, that's much better. Alright, so down in here, I think I want to redo this so we can get more parts of the turret in here. There we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need at least 6 of these, but that shouldn't be too big a problem. Okay, so now we need to make this just a little bit taller. And to give this thing a little bit of protection, we're going to just need to turn off mirror line for that. I'm going to put kind of a heavy armor neck around this, like so. Now, we're going to go back in here. We're going to go back under advanced cannons. We're going to grab this guy right here. And we're going to bring this back just a little bit. Actually, let's put it about there. There we go. And we're going to put our firing piece up here. It looks like we need a little bit more gauge increasing. So we'll go ahead and slap that guy right in there. Got to pull that guy up because it's not going to do us any good right there. So we're going to just grab the shock absorbable and put that right there. Okay, so we're going to set this guy to 400 millimeter. I need to fix these clips down here. I missed them. Just take me a second. There we go. Yeah, let's grab another one. That's the wrong one. Yeah, that seems better. Okay. And I think I want to redo this bottom bit. Something like this. So I can get just a little bit more cooling on this thing. But look how much more we're able to fit in here when we're not being forced to sit on top of the tank. grab this mantlet. There we go. And now we're going to get onto the actual tank itself, and we're going to set up the shell that we want this thing to use. There we go. I think it's like this. Let's see here, squash head. 400mm. Nope, we're one too long. That's okay, we can fix that. There we go. Squash head. And then we're going to do HE warheads. It's still a bit long. I think if I put a base bleeder back here, yep, that'll get us the length that we are looking for. Good. Just so you guys can have a good look at this in here. Okay. We're going to go in here, we're going to grab some ammunition. And we'll see if that's enough. Let that start loading. Material storage. Well, if not, we do now. I'll probably end up putting the AI in the back. There we go. Let's see here, what kind of stats do we have here? Okay, so it looks like you're being limited by the coolers. That's not too bad of a fix, actually. Boom. That's better. Alright, now let's go in here and we're going to put some barrels on this guy. There we go. We'll just grab a regular 4-meter barrel there. There we go. So let's go back in here. We're going to grab some recoil absorbers. I know I keep calling them shock absorbers, but they're practically the same damn thing, so yeah. AI, I want to grab another local weapons controller. And I'm going to put that dude about right there. This will let us put some autocannons on the top of it. There we go. So let's just put in a temporary fire control system. We'll slap it right there. And we'll take a couple of test shots with it. Yeah, it's got a little bit of kick to it. Yeah, that's fine. I can live with that. And this thing is firing a very big shell. Let's go with something like this. Yes. That'll do. And back here, do I want to continue that shape or do I want to try something else? I think that's good. Okay. So how do we want to do the sensors on this thing? Actually, I don't like that. There we go. There we go. Nope. That's the one I needed. There we go. How are we doing on volume? Okay. We barely used up any volume so far, so that's good. Let's see. Here's the decorations. There we go. Metal porthole. You know, something I forgot to say is in this version of From the Depths, glass actually has some damage mitigation value. So using it to help cover up sensors can be a good idea. That's better. Actually, let's go with obliques for this. That's better. There you go. And we're actually going to throw on a shield here. Got that. Not the worst turret I've made. There we go. Okay. What kind of inaccuracy do we got with this? 29? Oh, we can do better than that. Let's make that barrel just a little bit longer. There we go. That's better. I can live with that. And in here we're going to put some surge protectors, because imagine there's some stuff in here that'd be vulnerable to EMP. And I think I'm going to it's probably completely superfluous, but I'll just shove that in there. There we go. Okay. Now let's put in the AI suite. I'm still trying to learn this new freaking interface here. No, we need the... Yep, there it goes. And we're going to turn this off. I can grab a wireless transmitter, go here. Oop, I forgot to put the, you can get it later, no big deal. Let's see, let's get a wireless snooper. Put that bad boy right there. And I need a prioritization. We'll set all these to 0. I want it to go for the lowest, slowest, and closest. Bam. Oh. My bad. I didn't mean to click that. There. We'll go ahead and fill all this in. Let's give this some general processing cards. Yeah, we're gonna need one more of those. And we can take that out. And we're gonna need 4 ACBs for this. Set that guy, and then we're going to go down here, set that to the right. And do we have this set? Yep, that's all good. And just to give the AI tad more bit protection. I'm gonna do a spall liner within a spall liner. Go. Let's see what our volume's at. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, so this bit for the neck of the turret here, we're going to want to try to do this with heavy. And probably do it something like this configuration here. Let's make sure that our turret can turn. It's a little slow, but it turns. And before I forget, let's go in here and grab a 2-axis turret. Find out where that local up controller is. Bam! Pop that guy down there. And then we're going to go under... weapons, and we're going to grab some 60mm autocannons. And then we're going to go back into blocks. We're going to grab the appliques. We're going to get a 1-meter applique and do that and that. Essentially, we have a functional tank right now. So let's bring in a test subject here. Make sure that God mode is on. So let's get the old Taipan and spawn that dude in. That gun seems a little bit inaccurate. There's why. Right, I turned off the AI. Okay, let's try that again. Very nice. That was a good solid hit right there. Yeah, that's it. That's probably pretty good right there. Let's destroy all enemies. So now, I'm going to go ahead and turn that back off. I'm going to go in and try to pretty this up a little bit. So, be back after the time lapse here. So here's what I came up with. Looks pretty beefy, I think. Did a lot of work on this exhaust back here. I think it ended up looking pretty cool. And I think I could, let me just do one quick thing here on the front, make it look more interesting. This is something that I've been doing with tanks and the co-op campaign me and Heitzmeister have been doing. Let's see here. I like it. Yeah, that'll work. Let me just drop one more save. Okay. So let's test this little darling out. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's turned off. I'm not quite sure why I was having such a hard time turning there. Let's try it again. Yeah, this is not how it should be working. Let me pause the video and see if I can figure out what's going on. Okay guys, sorry about that. I found out what the problem was. These wheels just were not getting enough power. It seems that if you use the 1x1 wheels, you might want to try using them doubled up like I got them here. It seems like the vehicles are much more responsive after that. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna pop in a Taipan. Oops. I'm still getting used to this stupid menu. I hate it. I'm just used to like clicking what I want and being done with it, but nope. They had to make it more complicated. So it's maintaining distance pretty well. Now it seems like it's backing up just a wee bit too far there. So let's go ahead and right in here and fix that. No, I did not set this for tank broadside, because I thought I did. Oh, that's the Taipan. Okay, I was like, what the shit? Anyway, let's bring this down to about 400 meters. Probably be fine. Yeah, that was confusing the ever living hell out of me. I don't know, you could go into the enemy and change the settings like that. There we go. So, yeah, you get much bigger and better guns at using a setup like this, but it makes the tank much more taller and probably an easier target. So let's try this one more time without God mode on, and we'll go ahead and bring in another Taipan. One of the reasons, though, I like putting the 60mm autocannon turrets on these is it just gives you a little bit of AA protection. This thing is just going to laugh at Hessian heat all day. It ain't going to give any craps. So we'll spawn in... let's like bring in a Sentinel. Something simple. Test this against cram. Knocked off a few blocks, but pretty much just superficial damage. Also, something that I should note is that slopes are your friend. You have a better chance of bouncing shells if you use slopes. The more subtle the angle, the more likely you're going to bounce shells off you. Yeah, this thing just got the ever-living crap beat out of it. I wonder what the price tag is on this thing. That's not too bad. It's actually cheaper than the tank destroyer. It seems like it's navigating the terrain very well. I'm just gonna hunt that Taipan down and kill it if it can. Or not Taipan, but Sentinel. Let's destroy that real quick. Drop another save on this. Alright guys, so I'm gonna wrap it up there. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please be sure to leave me a like. If you have any comments, please feel free to share them below, especially if those comments happen to be questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. So hope this was helpful to you guys. Y'all have yourselves a hell of a day, and keep your hammer high. Later.